Thanks everybody for joining. Tonight, we're going to be talking about some really cool strategies that SoTellUs is bringing to us. And Nick here with SoTellUs, Nick manages the reputation and marketing for over 5,000 companies in like 29 different countries. So I'm just going to like sit back and enjoy it. And Nick, take it away.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Short and sweet, my friend.
I love it. We have this saying in a couple masterminds. It's called "Be brief, be bold, be gone."
Yep.
I love it, man. Well, thank you. So, yeah, guys, I'm really excited to show you what we basically just some really cool strategies that you guys can actually implement today for free. Even 7 proven strategies to start growing your businesses with reviews and referrals, specifically. Especially if you're part of like service-based plumbers, electricians, appliance repair, roofing. We're going to touch on all that cool stuff. And I'm going to pull you over here so you guys can see my screen. So right here, I got this thing pulled up. And as you guys can see, it's called the growth formula. So this is I actually need to update the bio. So now we actually have over 7,000 clients in 32 countries now. And this strategy, everybody who's actually listened and applied this strategy, we have seen it work out tremendously for their businesses. The whole strategy I'm going to show you is based inside of this formula from top to bottom. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over how you guys are able to start getting feedback from all of your clientele base, because you want to get feedback from everybody, right? The 99% who are happy, just as well as that 1% who might have just had a bad day and maybe tried leaving you like a 3-star review somewhere. Okay, we're going to talk about finding all those fans, helping weed out those detractors, using that satisfaction score. We're going to go over different types of reviews that you can capture, videos and writtens, and then we're going to touch on the marketing of those. So the reviews that you guys already have now and that you're going to be capturing, you need to make sure that people are finding those, because we've all heard the term, right? People don't buy your business, they buy you. Well, if they're looking online and they're seeing you on top of 10 other competitors, well, they can't buy you yet because they don't know you. So what they're going to do is they're going to buy the experience of your past customers, right? We'll get into a little bit deeper on that. And then we're going to go over 5 ways that you guys can start generating leads right away. We're going to go over referral programs you can run and some other organic ways that you can capture clients online. The point in this formula that we're going to be going over is how to bring in some new money. Right, reviews is great, marketing's awesome, referrals are super cool, but all that only matters if we actually convert this into dollars. And the best part about this formula is it's perpetual, because it keeps repeating itself over and over. Every new client that comes in goes right back to the top, and we go put them through the exact same process. So the 7 strategies we're going to go over are going to show you guys how you can start getting more reviews, how you can start leveraging your client's social media to start generating referrals. We're going to go over social proof to help get more leads for your website, get clients to actually create social media content for you, which is very, very simple, especially if you have an easy process. We're going to go over how to optimize your Google business listing to rank higher. It's a very important key point, because a lot of people think maybe just getting Google reviews, which is going to be huge. We are going to touch on that, but Google reviews is not going to get your business to the front page of Google. And I just want to be clear on that right now. Now, we're going to go over how you guys can start using and creating some special offers to start getting website visitors to actually take action from the site. And then we're going to go over how you can start using some type of web chats and chat boxes to start capturing leads and closing sales for you. Okay, so as we get into this stuff, I always like to go over a couple real results of actual clients that we've worked with, right? And the reason for this is because when I go through this and then I start showing some cool clients and results later on, ears start to perk up and they go, what happened? I should have been paying attention. So I'm going to get to the kind of show you like the meats and potatoes right after this, but I really wanted to show you kind of like that cream on the top. So one real result is from a company called Crystal Clean. When they started with us, they only had a handful of reviews. I think they actually just had over like 7 or 8. They've actually, it says almost 1,000. They've captured over 1,000 reviews now, which you'll see. Their reviews have been seen over 15,000 times. They captured 22 leads in the first 30 days that they were able to close, on top of capturing over 980 leads in 12 months.
Wow.
And then we're going to go over, so that says today captured over 950. They're well over 980, probably over 1,000. And we'll take a look at that. A bunch of other ones. We'll kind of skip through these for you, but we've got a ton of cool companies that have implemented this formula. Like these 2 here, I love showing this because this was at the huge convention we met these people. So Jason, I don't know. I know you guys were there this year. I don't know if you're there last year, but
not last year. Our first year, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So last year we actually had these people kind of like on stage and just talked about their story because it's really cool. So basically, both of these, this is Andrew and Savannah, they owe P&P exterior wash. Basically, they both lost their jobs during the pandemic. They actually had to move into a camper behind their parents' house. So they actually started a pressure washing company, just kind of as like a last-ditch effort to start making some money. The craziest thing, they were able to grow up to $15,000 a month. And then when they started implementing our formula, they actually went up to $75K a month. They were owner and operator at the beginning, and then they ended up hiring on 5 additional employees to actually keep up with all that work. It says, awesome. And it says it will break $1 million. So this is last year. They actually broke it and hit, I think, over 1.2 million that year.
There you
and
go.
Within 18 months of starting their company. So some other ones, guys, but basically the whole point is I really want you guys to pay attention to this formula because these are strategies that every single one of you can start applying right now, today, for free. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So like we talked about with strategy 1, it's to get more reviews. So reviews are important because that is your online reputation. Like, it's not the same as it used to be back in the day where everything was word of mouth. If one person said you were awesome, well, everybody else just listened, right? We still get referrals. There's still ways of doing that. But we know that a ton of business nowadays is coming online. So the statistic right here is very important. 88% of people consider reviews as good as getting a personal recommendation from a friend. So reviews are almost like the new referral nowadays because that's how everybody's finding your business. Okay, so one way you can start getting reviews today for free is email or text all of your customers to ask for a review. Now, if you don't have a system to do automated follow-up, you'll want to follow up with them because we talk about this. Adults are still like children. You got to remind us more than once. So.
Yeah.
And then asking once, again, it's not like asking at all. Adults are just big kids. So make sure you're contacting them more than one time to get that review. Follow-ups are super, super important. And then what type of reviews are you going to be getting? So traditionally, if you're going to be doing this manually, what a lot of people do is they'll take their Google link. It's very simple to go find that. And all you do is put those in your emails or your text messages. Boom. People can click on it. Sometimes they have to log in. It just depends. Now, we'll get into kind of what we do and why that won't be a factor. Now, your happy clients, they're going to leave you written reviews and stuff. Now, a really cool thing is your super happy customers, they're going to be willing to do something that we call video reviews. So you can also get a video on the spot with the customer if you want to pull up your camera, get that video review right then and there, and then post that anywhere that you guys want. Now, the reason why videos are important, why we really hit on these, is because if you guys Google this right now, over 80% of today's online traffic is video. So 80%, it's actually 82.5%. But over 80% of today's time spent on the internet is spent watching videos. Think about it. If you think about YouTube, and then you think about all these social media platforms right now that are getting huge, right? I'm not a fan of TikTok. I don't typically use it myself, but we know that's the fastest growing social media platform on the planet. And it's because it's literally just videos.
Yeah.
Right? Instagram, Facebook, everything has moved over to those reels and stuff now. So how to capture videos is you can start incentivizing on like any form of lead behinds. If you do that at your job, you can let customers know as soon as you arrive that you'd like to get a video when the job has been completed, and just make it simple. Ask for 3 main points that they liked about your service. Walk up to a customer, hey, how do you guys feel about our service today? Oh, you guys were awesome. Could you give me 3 things you loved? You were timely, your pricing's great, and you did a quality job. Great. Could you say that one more time for me? And then just shove your camera in their face. We'll get a little bit more into those. But now the second strategy, guys, is how to start leveraging your client's social media so you can start getting some referrals off of them. Okay, so for referrals, we love when we get them because it means we had a happy customer who told somebody else about how happy they were. Now, especially with today's stimulated society, we tend to forget about that business we just used the day before or even earlier that day. It's the same reason why people don't give a review typically right off the first ask and need a second, third ask, right? So getting your clients to share you on their social media, one, is going to get in front of a lot more people than just telling one person. But at the same time, it's an easy call to action that they can do, that you don't have to worry about them having to remember your name, remember who to refer. And next time somebody says, hey, man, my house is 25 years old, getting some leaks. I need to start getting my roof repaired. Who did you use? Oh, man, I can't remember, but they were awesome. And then they're going to start digging through their phone. After 90 seconds, they're going to be like, man, if I find it later, I'll let you know, which then goes away forever. So getting them to make some social media posts is great because it's permanent and it stays there forever, and they can just refer that back to their friends. Okay, so give your clients an easy way to refer you on top or on that social media. So you can create some kind of like offer, coupon image. Hey, if you share this image on your Facebook, even incentivize them to do it. It'll be an easy way to get in front of an average of 500 people or more, where they can all see that obviously they're only referring you because they've had a good experience, but then their friend can also get some kind of reward for it. And like I said, incentivizing them to share it. I know a lot of our roofers will tell their clients, hey, if with our system, it's a click of a button and it shares the review the customer gave with an offer. And they always tell that person, if you do this and somebody claims it and they become a customer for us, we're going to give you $500 back in rebate.
Yeah. So
easy way for that person to make an extra $500 on the side. All they had to do is click a button, and then you guys get a new $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 job. And then this is just an example of what you guys can make, something like this.
Yep.
We talk about this in our service, and we obviously create this for you. Now, strategy 3 is using your social proof to get more leads from the website itself. So it's very important outside of Google. Your website's the number one place you need to have some social proof on. So put your review somewhere on your homepage where it's pretty easy to spot, or it's visible, or have some type of testimonial or reviews page on there, because it's been shown that having just 20 plus positive reviews on a site has been shown to increase conversion rates upwards of 84%. Okay. The whole point in this, guys, is to use it to get clients' attention and then build that trust in the decision to come to work for you.
I thought you had one of my reviews on there because Jason did an amazing job. I got lots of those, but I don't do pressure washing. So yeah.
Yeah. He's actually one of our success stories that we used at the huge convention as well. Yeah. So yeah, they did awesome. They closed in a 1,100 window cleaning job every 6 months because of our service.
Nice. I always love it whenever they would say, my name or my technicians' names by name on the actual reviews. Makes a difference.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then strategy 4, guys, is going to be getting your clients to create social media content for you. So it's a little bit different than just posting you on their social, right? So for example, like those videos that they give you, right? Get them to share that video on there as well, actually talking about you guys. Because getting them to share your offer is one thing, but then if you can get them to share their experience that they have with you, right, that's where we're building that trust. That's where that referral really comes in, and then they'll be more incentivized to actually go and claim your offer. It's the same reason that if you go on Amazon right now and you see the same 2 products back to back, one's $10 more, you're going to pay $10 more because it has 200 more 5-star reviews on it every single time. If this one has 10 5-stars and this one has 200, people will pay that extra $10 every single time just because they know that they're ensuring a better quality experience.
Yeah.
And then strategy 5 is going to be how to optimize your Google business ranking to start getting your listing to rank a little bit higher. So there's a bunch of different things that you could do for this. We will hit on this as well more, but one is fill everything out. So Google gives you a checklist. It's going to tell you like you're this much completed, 40%, 60%, get it 100% completed. Okay, fill every single thing out in there. Google wants you to use their platform as much as you possibly can, and make sure you're adding images and videos to the Google business as well. So the little photo section at the top, a really cool statistic that you guys can remember is the top 10% highest ranking Google businesses have 100 photos or more. Okay, so make sure that you're constantly posting videos or photos of your jobs that you're doing right there. Constantly get more reviews. A lot of people think if I just get a bunch of reviews, jump in the ranking, I'm good after that. I don't got to worry. No, Google rewards you every time you're doing something. So when you make that post, you get rewarded. When you get another review, you get rewarded. So if you're only going to get one big reward one time, what's going to happen is you'll eventually get stagnant and fall back down. So that's why you need to consistently capture reviews on a consistent basis as much as possible so you can keep ranking in those rewards, and make sure you're using weekly posts. This is something we'll show you as well, but there's a posting section not a lot of businesses know, and the ones that do not use it consistently. Okay, there's a posting section right below reviews on your listing. That section needs to be posted into at least once a week, because after 7 days, they actually expire. Okay, so even though they might still be there, you're not getting any more rewards from Google after that, which is why it's important to consistently post into there. So if you're following all these different things, you're going to notice if you go Google any business right now on Google, you're going to see that there's people who have like 50 reviews ranking above people with 300 reviews or more. And it's because they're doing all these separate things, which is called following Google's algorithm. Okay, you need to adhere to Google's algorithm as much as possible. Whether you like Google or not, you still got to play. You got to play the game if you want to win the game.
Yeah.
And then the strategy 6, guys, is going to be using the special offer to get website visitors to take action. So you need to have something on your site that is a call to action for a customer. If all we have is like a contact us or a contact us form or a call us number, those are necessities. You need to have those, but a lot of people who are on your websites, all those visitors, you're going to have people who are looking at it during work, who are looking at after hours, who don't have that time to call in. And even if they send you a contact us form, chances are they're going to go to 2 other sites to do the same thing anyways. And we know the first person who talks to them will have that best chance of closing them. So make sure you have something on your site that's going to actually incentivize the customer to take action, give you their information that is them raising their hand saying, hey, I want to do business with you. Okay, so this is an example of that. And then the 7th one is going to be using web chats to capture leads and to help you close some sales. So you might, if you have a company that's doing this, great. You need to have somebody who's providing this for you. If not, you need to get some kind of chat box. I've even seen people use messengers where they can talk to you and connect with somebody on your team in real time at a time when you might not be, or when they might not be able to call you in. Right? Again, the more communication we can have with people on the site, the higher the chances of bringing them in as an actual client. And if you go Google right now, the statistics around web chat, you're actually 2.8 times more likely to close a sale just from having a chat box on your website. And that's a little example of what it could look like. There's a bunch of different people that offer this. But that's basically the formula, guys. So everything we kind of went through right there, getting the reviews, how to get those reviews out in front of people, how to incentivize customers to give you referrals. So I'm going to take about maybe 10 minutes. I'm going to show you guys what SoTellUs does. So our entire system, because what I just showed you in those strategies are easily implemented. You can all do this stuff for free right now, but obviously it's going to take some time. It might cost you a little bit of money, but you can go get a link, start sending out those emails, get the reviews. You can start posting them manually and take care of a lot of that stuff. Now, what our system does is it does all this stuff for you, and it does it automatically. Okay, automation is the new delegation. Okay, because a lot of you, when you're looking at these strategies, you're like, okay, I can maybe get, my office manager, or my assistant, or this person, that person to go and do this for me, which is great. You're delegating that task, right? That's step 1 of CEO. But the second one is, how about we continue to utilize those people on your team, and then we just automate all this other stuff. So I'm going to show you how SoTellUs automates all this and takes care of all this stuff for you, and show you how we do it in an even more powerful way. So step 1 is how we get these reviews. Okay, so there's 2 ways with us. One is we could send out text and email invites to all of your clients and even follow up with them. The first one I'm going to show you is how you can use our patent pending mobile app to get a review on the spot. All right, we're the only company in the world that has an app with this capability. So you do have unlimited users, which means everybody on your team, like if you're a roofing company or a plumber and you have multiple technicians, they can all download this app for free, and you can even incentivize them to get reviews. I'm going to show you guys a company called 5 Guys Roofing. they have a team member who makes $1,200 extra a month from just capturing reviews. It gives them $100 for every video that they get. He gets 12 videos a month on average. Makes a nice little extra check for himself.
Yeah.
But
nice.
yeah, it's
you know what they say about an extra $1,200? Every $1,200 helps.
100%. Hey man, that's like 3 car payments right there.
Yeah.
So I'll show you guys how this works. So with our app, anybody in your team could pull the app up right then and there on the spot and just choose the review they want. So if you wanted a video, right, you click the button, you put your client's first name, last initial, phone number or email, and just give 5 stars and press record. Right? Don't got to worry about pulling up your camera. Don't got to worry about uploading it, downloading it, all that extra stuff. Click a button, put their info in, record the review. Right then and there, you don't have to worry about that customer getting to it later. And on top of that, you've gotten some content that's going to show customers emotion, gratitude, excitement, all those things that are going to make this review just that more powerful.
Yeah.
Now, that's how you can get reviews in person. Now, we still want to get reviews from the clients maybe we don't see face-to-face or all of our past and our previous customers as well. So the way we're going to do that is through invitations. Okay.
So let me stop you for a second. So that app right there is something that's landed on the technician's phone. All they got to do is pull it up, type in the customer's information, and then that's going to do the video or text review. That's going to automatically send it to where?
So that's and that's what I'm going to show them too.
Getting ahead of you. All right.
No, you're good. But yeah, instantly that review, including if it's Google or Facebook, it doesn't matter.
I don't know how many times. Several times I've talked to a customer and something they said to me, I was just like, this is really awesome. Would you mind doing a video review? Oh yeah, I'd be glad to do that. Okay, let me break out my phone. And they're all of a sudden like, okay, I wasn't ready for that, but I'll do it for you because you've created such a good experience with them and relationship with them. So many times I've done this on my phone, but then you got to do all the crappy work afterwards. So I'm like intrigued by how you're doing all this. This is pretty cool.
100%. Yeah, and then like I said, I'll also show what we do with those, but the videos instantly go on Google Business Profile, onto the website, social media, public pages, SEO, get shared on the customer's Facebook, and a couple other things too.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and for this, guys, this is the invite part. It's how we send out text and email invites. Now, with this, if you have a bunch of past customers, one thing that our coaches will also help you do, upload a list. You can upload a list of every customer you've ever worked with. If you can go 20 years back, even better. Now, we can also, if you have a CRM, we can use that to help automate the invites. We could do a direct integration through Zapier, or we could just take the link and embed it on your CRM itself. But I'm going to show you guys how to send this manually so you can see how easy this really is. So maybe you had a tech who asked for a review in person. Customer's like, hey, I'd love to, but I got to head out. Can you send me something? Tech can pull up their phone, click send invite, put the same information in just like before. Right now, this time, the mobile number's going to send out a text that you customize. Client clicks a link. It's going to pull up a browser page similar to this. But this is all going to be branded towards, obviously, your guys' company and logo, not SoTellUs. So I'm going to pull you over here really quick, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to leave a review live. So I sent myself an invite. All I do is click give a review. First thing it does is ask for a star rating. So if a customer leaves you anything under 4 stars, right, like let's say a 3, we pull up a template. They say something like, I am upset. We thank them for that review. And then what we do is we send that over to you guys and give you the chance to contact that customer firsthand without having to worry about it damaging any online reputation.
That's good.
Exactly. But it gives you a chance to also talk to that customer and see what may have went wrong, if there's training that needs to be done, or if it's just somebody, again, maybe just having a bad day.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I mean, you can't be perfect.
Yeah.
But we do know, obviously, majority of people will leave a 5. That's what it's going to ask them, which type of review. And then from here, they can choose which ones they want to leave. The videos are easy. They click a button, camera pops up, and they just record. Simplest review. Now, if they want to write it, they click on that, and it will pull up your priority page first. So mine is Google. That's the first option that my customer will see. And if they don't have Google, they click more options and can leave a review on any other platforms that you guys want. Now, whichever one they choose, like let's say Google, right? They click the button and we log them directly into that account and drop them right into your Google page, and they just leave the review. So everything needs to be as simple as click a button, leave the review, they're done.
The easier, the better.
Exactly. Now, if you guys run into somebody who does not have accounts, like they don't have Google or they don't have Yelp and stuff like that, they can still leave a review. That's not a problem. They'd click, I'll leave a review here, pull up a template. They say, I love your company this time. Oh, great. That review's been captured, and it's going to ask them to immediately share that review with some form of offer from your business, and with anybody they want directly and on their social media. So we'll touch on that a little bit deeper, but the whole point in this, guys, is just to make sure that every customer that leaves your review is going to get a chance to, or every customer that you invite is going to get a chance to leave a review, and make sure every review that is captured is going to get marketed for you. So that's what we'll touch on here, how to get these reviews out in front of customers. So just like we talked about earlier with strategies, getting the reviews on your site, you're going to get a widget that shows all of your positive reviews off, videos, SoTellUs, Google's, Facebook's, etc. Now, the widget's customizable. It can be any size, colors, and placement on your site. You can look however you want it to look. Now, the other thing that you're going to get is going to be called a public page. So that's what I have pulled over here. So your public page, think of it kind of like another little mini website. Your page will have your logo, your name, star rating, total reviews, all of your information's on the left over here, and then all of your positive reviews are on there as well, obviously. You'll have a full reviews page, a contact us page. Again, it's kind of like a mini website. Just like this one here. Same thing. Cody & Sons Plumbing, about over 1,800 reviews. And the other thing as well is you're going to get a call to action page. Okay, this is going to be useful in terms of helping you guys capture some new leads. Now, with this page, you can do whatever you want with this. Put this in your emails, text your customers with it, put it on any of your marketing. But the reason that we create that is so we can start running the search engine optimization you're looking at. Right? So if you know what about SEO, the whole point in it is just to obviously make sure when somebody's Googling your keywords, which is typically like your company name or your services, we want to help make sure that it's your website and help make sure your reviews are helping pop up along with it. Right? So controlling that front page of Google when somebody finds your business. Now, the way we do this is we take all those different reviews on that page I showed you, and we give each review its own individual landing page. So instead of just one link trying to rank out there, you're going to have hundreds of different links to these reviews that are all backlinking to the site.
That's something that sets you guys apart, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
The other platforms like this don't have individual links like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's the exact reason why we end up getting, even if there's like some of our competitors that might have like 40,000 clients, they still get less visits per month, unique hits on their site than we do, just because of the amount of different links we have out there. So because of the way we run our SEO, we get over 3 million views per month on our site.
Yeah.
So because of all that, basically, guys, with this, the point of this is you're kind of piggybacking off of our traffic to help you rank even more. And video reviews do play a big hit in this. You don't have to focus on them. This obviously some of these are written reviews, but videos will reach the front page easier than a written every single time. Okay, the average video review we're seeing is getting over 3 times more traffic on average than traditional written reviews, because you can watch a video an unlimited amount of times. You can only see a written review one time uniquely. Okay, so this is why even if you just get the videos from your employees, it's great, because if you do that, you get marketing material, recruitment material, and it also protects you from any possible disgruntled employees. So if you're worried about getting videos, we take care of all that with the training and stuff, but that's also an easy way to just get around all that and get some reviews from your employees off of it.
Yeah.
Now, you also get social media sharing, which just kind of works like everything else. We automatically post reviews to your Facebook. We can do this as often as you want. So basically, you choose if you want us posting daily, weekly, or on a schedule of like Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. It is completely up to you. Now, this last little section here is how we actually capture leads. Okay, reviews is used to build reputation. And we all know that marketing is used to help you get found more often, help grow your presence online. Now, this is actually where we generate money for our customers. So with us, the first thing you guys already kind of saw is going to be that referral system. So when somebody gives you a review, this page pops up automatically, and it asks the customer to share the review with some kind of call to action from your business. Now, the call to action, this person's using a discount. You obviously don't have to have any type of discount if you don't want to. I will let you know, of course, discounts tend to obviously be the most successful. But even if you're just giving out some kind of get a quote from us, consultation, or even some free content like an ebook or something. But the cool thing is the client can send this over to anybody they know directly, or they could do what most people do and share it on their social, right on their Facebook. Now, obviously that's like we talked about earlier, that's going to be the most powerful. Right? Average person's got over 500 friends right now on Facebook. So I don't know if you guys pay attention to this, but with me, I have a lot of friends I've been friends with for over like 10, 12 years on Facebook. Yeah. I haven't talked to them in 10 years.
No.
But because we've been friends for so long on there, you still see each other's posts very consistently. So the cool thing is that I don't know who might need those services, right? A lot of people don't, which is why it's, typically like 2 out of 10 people might actually give you a one-off referral. And then after that, it almost always dies. So with this, you're technically getting referred, and there's an algorithm. So let's just say 100 people see it. Well, it's 100 people that never knew about your business, right? They could see their friend had a great experience with you. They love your company. You did a great job. That's why they gave you 5 stars. But hey, now there's something in it for them too. If they want to claim it, they're just going to click the post, watch their friend's review pop up of them talking about you, and your offer will be right there next to it. Now, the second way we get those leads is going to be off that offer on the site. So just like we talked about earlier, you need to have a call to action. And with our call to action, it's going to be on the site, but it also follows the customer throughout the entire website. Okay, we're not going to use these silly pop-ups that take the screen over, that everybody clicks the X button and never sees it again. Okay, those obviously don't work. We've all seen those for the last 10 years. It's the reason why 1% of people are actually claiming these. So this right here, this is where Crystal Clean got her first 22 customers in that 30 days. It was strictly from the website. Just from putting a simple call to action that actually follows the customer throughout that site. Because if you have somebody on your website, on average, they'll be there for about 45 to 60 seconds. So you need to stay in front of them as much as possible and give them some kind of incentive so they do have some form of reason to take action with you. Now, the third one is going to be off that SEO that we talked about. So let's get back a few slides. But basically, if somebody clicks on one of these links into a review instead of the site, that's fine. Your website still gets a hit because they all backlink to that site. But when they click on it, it also takes them right to the review that has all your information and special offer on there too. So now you can start getting leads from the site, referrals, and directly from the Google search engine. And then fourth is going to be Google Business Posting. So hands down, guys, this is by far the most important feature we'll go over in terms of helping the Google listing rank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is that posting that we talked about that expires after 7 days. So with us, on top of us being the only video review system, and since with an app to get the reviews in person, we're the only ones who automatically post reviews into the Google Post section. Now, this is to help optimize your listing, right? Don't be one of these people who only gets Google reviews and only uses one ingredient of the pie. Right? It's kind of another one. If you want to hear another one, the other one that I love is it's like a cat. Google's like a cat. The more you pet it, the more it purrs. But yeah, basically, guys, you want to get rewarded as often as you possibly can by Google. So the reason we're hitting all these key features is so you can be getting rewarded that much more, right? If you get Google reviews consistently, if we're posting into your Google business, if you're getting organic traffic, and we're flooding the search engine with new content for you, that's all being done on a consistent basis weekly, you're going to be getting rewarded more and more and more. So even if you do have competitors near you who might even have more Google reviews right now, just like you'll see everywhere else, you can still end up passing them in the rankings because you're using all these different features that more than likely they're not aware of, they don't care, or they don't use consistently. Yeah, and then the last thing is just our chat. So if you don't have a chat box already, we do provide one in our service for free. It's not free, it's in the plan, but we don't charge extra for it. The way it works is it's a direct form of communication that you guys get. And it is simple. Basically, if somebody jumps on there, they can start a chat. As soon as they start the chat, it talks to them for you. While that stuff's going on, it's already sent a link out to 3 people on your team. So any of those 3 people can click the link in their text or email. It will drop them into the chat box with that customer, and they can start chatting with them just right then and there. Now, if you're too busy or if it's outside of your business hours, it'll just get the info for you and then send that over to you in a text and email as well. So the point of the chat, guys, is to make sure that you're not missing out on any potential leads that do land on your site. And then a cool thing with this too, Jason, I believe with the chat box, as they're capturing this, we can also send these over to people that on your guys' team as well, right?
Yes. That's what I'm asking Andy and Shane about, if we've got that set up yet. So we just partnered with SoTellUs here not too long ago. So we're still working on the integrations on a lot of this.
Yeah, so we can always embed the number. So if there's a specific person or way that we need to contact from the people who are managing those inbound calls and stuff, we can't have these sent directly over to
forwarded. Okay, good. 100%. I'm sure Andy probably already knows that, talking to Ryan. So yeah,
I know he's the integration guy on the back end. This is just your tracking, guys. So you'll see all of everybody who claims your offer. It will show you on this page who they are, their emails, their phone numbers, where they found it, and who referred that person to you. So if you want to start running like that rewards program for your clients now, this is an easy way to track all that and to continue to do it. Incentivize your current clients to send in new customers and then give them a reward for it. So now you're getting new business, and then if you even just want to put it towards some other service that maybe you offer, you start creating some recurring business as well. But other than that, the last thing is the coach, guys. So obviously with this software, you see there's a ton of things in there. Jason just kind of mentioned it, but he was talking about Ryan. So Ryan's one of our coaches. So we give you a direct success coach here. These people basically do all the work for you. They're in our office. They get assigned to your account. And what they'll do is first is set the whole thing up. It take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. They help with integrations, uploading your list, setting up any accounts you don't have. They take care of all the heavy lifting. You just jump on, tell them what you want.
Yeah.
And then they'll follow up with you guys weekly for the first month, and then every month after that to make sure you guys are happy with the service, and give you and your staff unlimited training and support. So like Jason knows Ryan, but also Andy knows Ryan. I know Shana knows Ryan as well. Yep. So your whole team is welcome to use your coach for anything. If you need training on getting reviews in person, how to get the referral system going, anything in terms of what we could do to help your team out, including new people you might hire on later as well. Mm-hmm. So that's unlimited for the lifespan. You don't have to pay more for it. Doesn't matter if you had a daily call with your coach. You don't have to pay for that. They will put all the widgets and stuff on your site for you. If you have a designer, they can give them the codes and they'll do it. It takes them like 15 minutes. Very, very simple. And just make sure the whole formula is set up so you guys are getting reviews, you are getting found, and you are getting some new clients in the door. So the system is about $20,000 a month. I'm just kidding, guys.
But with my Office Help Partner discount, it's only
100%. So, guys, what the traditional cost of SoTellUs is, it's a one-time $399 setup fee. It's only $199 a month. That's probably even a lot less than what you guys are expecting. Now, the cool thing is because we are partnered with my office, we do have an awesome discount for you guys. We are going to run a 50% discount for October for this. So you guys are going to get the one-time $3.99 is cut down to only $1.99, and the $1.99 monthly is only $99 a month.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and you guys get that for life too. There is no contracts with our service here. We're strictly based month to month. You're not locked into anything. Our goal here is to earn your business here on a monthly basis. Okay, so again, it's $99 a month. It's $199 to set it up with your coach. If you guys want to take advantage of this, you go to this link here. It's SoTellUs.com/100, and you're going to put this promo code, MyOfficeHelp. All right, make sure you click apply. Okay, if you don't click apply, it isn't going to drop the price. So just make sure you hit that big old apply button right next to the discount code.
Yeah.
And then I did put my link in there. So guys, we've really hit on everything. I've dove in pretty deep to this. But if you guys, anybody needs a very detailed more version of this or has questions, you can feel free to schedule a demo with me at this link here. Basically, I'd just be going over the same stuff and just answering your questions. So that was actually one other thing I wanted to do. So if you guys want to take advantage of this, check out the offer. It's half off. You can go here to claim it. But I will hold a little Q&A for you guys too. So if anybody here has any questions, just feel free to drop them in the chat for me.
Yeah. I will say, since the little bit of time that we've been using SoTellUs, like literally just a few days, we've already gotten a couple of reviews posted through the SoTellUs system. So I'm pretty stoked about it, especially for the videos, because like for me, I typically, like at trade shows, will pull out the good camera equipment and, go through it. And then I've got to edit it. And then I've got to spend time adding this to it and adding that to it. And then I had an electrician that I coached down in Alabama. He's like, man, I want to do a video review for you. Okay, yeah, let's set up a Zoom. So I did a Zoom, and I'm like, man, this is so annoying. I mean, it's great to get the reviews, but I mean, the hassle of it was just so annoying. So to have this all in just a stinking app, or just to be able to send them a link and then they can do the video review, it's like, to me, that was what sold us on the whole SoTellUs aspect of things. But yet not just that, but we're also not just partner with them, we're actually a client now and using the system ourselves. So those of you that are on here that are our clients, be watching for the links.
I know. It's funny. Like most of the people we partner with, it's funny. Usually, like they're on here and they start using it. Like, can I tell my customers about your service? Yeah. I'm like, go ahead.
And that's why we wanted to do this webinar tonight. And I know we're going to be doing another webinar in the future too. So, but yeah, pretty stoked about this partnership. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't see any questions coming in. I'm not going to lie, guys. I typically overcome. I'm very familiar with a lot of the questions, so I kind of try to answer them during the presentation. So if Kat's got your tongue out, maybe I did a good job.
Once again, to get the discount, they go to SoTellUs.com/100, enter in the promo code MyOfficeHelp, click apply, and then that'll get them the discount for only $100 a month to get this system, which is pretty awesome. And then the $199 setup instead of, was it $399 you said normally?
Yeah, it's usually $400. Okay. It cuts down to $200.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you're saving $300 starting, and then you're saving $1,200, $100 a month, which $1,200 a year on average.
I know we've had review platforms in the past that didn't even do video, and I know we were paying that plus some on some of the review platforms when I had the electrical business going. So, yeah, this one to have the video in there, that's huge. So I'm pretty stoked.
No, 100%. Yeah, and I know a lot of our competitors, everyone wants a contract now. Most of them are a lot more than we are. I know the cheapest ones that I'm familiar with nowadays are like $250 a month. Yeah. But I mean, that's, we're also family owned, that those 7,000 plus people in 32 countries that we work with. I mean, those are all been done by us, from
that's cool.
Nothing to all those people in that 7 years we've been around, or almost 8 years now.
Very cool.
So, but it gives us a little bit of that leeway where we can obviously offer out at this price point. Can SoTellUs handle the workload for a company? So what do you mean by that, Jonas?
For a company.
Handle the workload. Yeah, what workload are you referring to, Jonas? In terms of like all of your customers reaching out to get the reviews for you, if that's what you mean, then yes, we can handle that.
Yeah, Justin, I figure you'd probably like this one with the video feature. Yeah, Justin, one of the cool things, as I mentioned earlier, is just being at a customer's house. And like I said earlier, whenever being able to have my phone with me and just turn around and let them say what they want to say, and then editing it and go through all that hassle later, where now it's just right through the app and then it posts and you're good to go. So yeah, this one's pretty exciting. As an electrician, I would have used this when we had the company going, but now, yeah, we closed down the electrical shop in May, and so I'm just with my office help now full time, and so that's why I love stuff like this. I'm like, yeah, we got to get this incorporated into my office help. So, okay, yep, got Jonas's question answered. That's good.
Perfect. Yeah, Jonas, and we'll take care of that literally on your setup call. So your coaches will help you export that list from your CRM, help with the integrations. As soon as you're off that call, you're already up asking for reviews and trying to get those referrals.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do you guys have partnerships with any CRMs like House Call Pro, Jobber, Workies, or anything like that? Or you guys have like a Zapier integration that works with pretty much all of those? Or how does that work if they do have a CRM they use?
So yes, we have a Zapier integration where it is free to actually integrate to us from there. So yeah, that's how we integrate to House Call, Jobber. There's a few that we have direct ones like Infusionsoft and stuff, but because we know there's so many CRMs. Service Autopilot, we're also directly integrating with them too. Cool. But because we know Zapier is obviously the largest one, it can help us connect to 99% of CRMs that we ever run into. Yeah, we just created that for them. So yes, if you got Jobber, House Call, we can make an easy integration.
So at the end of a job, customer says, well, I don't really want to do that right now. I want to get with my husband or wife to get the review, let them do it. They're better on camera. Okay, let me send you a link. And then so when I was using House Call Pro, when I clicked finish on the job, it would automatically send the link. Is there integrations like that as well?
Yeah, it works the exact same.
Awesome.
Once they click on that, it immediately sends out the invite. The cool thing with ours is that it will do text and email, not just the email.
Yeah.
And then it will follow up with that person even multiple times after that to get the review.
That's good. Very good. Very good. Man.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
But yeah, I think we've answered all the questions, guys. Unless anybody's got any more, feel free to drop them in.
All right.
But yeah, I think we're good, Jason.
All right. Sounds good. Well, Nick, thanks again for leading us and giving us some really good strategies there. And then also thanks for everybody who's showing up. Don't forget to go on to SoTellUs.com/100 and then put in My Office Help as the promo code and click apply to get that discount. So, Nick, once again, thank you so much. And I look forward to working with you guys more in the future.
Yeah, me as well, my friend.